Alright everyone, we're going to go ahead and do my 27th game of my original run of Wheel of Fortune on the Sega CD, in which so far I've won $1,414,300. Am I going to win more? Let's find out. Let's do that.
How many players?
Seeing the fact that I just got a Darkwing Duck t-shirt in the mail, I'm going to name the computer players Darkwing and Duck.
$1,000 is the top dollar value for round one.
We, of course, are playing for cash, and let's get underway with our first puzzle, with the category being place. Okay.
The category is place.
Okay.
We'll start with player one.
Spin the wheel. Chance at a free spin.
Pick up that free spin.
Letter first. N.
There are two.
And I can pick it up. There are two of them. Okay. So I have the free spin. That'll help me out. Hey, Tiger. And he just meowed. You gonna watch me play a wheel for the Sega CD, Tiger? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the free spin. I didn't make it.
Lose a turn.
Alright.
Would you like to use your free spin?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Let's use it. Well, it's gonna go past the surprise for right now, but that's okay. I can always try again later. $500.
$500.
I would like a W.
There is one W.
That was for you, Marty. Spin it again.
Good job.
Thank you, Vanna. $500.
$500.
Why don't we try an R?
There is one R.
There it is. Oh, and I just figured it out. I got it. I'm up to $1,000 right now. I'll spin again. Nice try, Vanna. I think I may have to spin again. Yeah, spin it again. Well, I think the spin will count.
$400.
You're going to take this spin. How about a K?
There is one K.
Nice try, Vanna.
$800.
Let me have a Y.
There are 2 Ys.
$3,000 I have. I'm gonna spin again. Nice try, Vanna. Oh, Rob's calling me.
$250.
L.
There is 1 L.
Get him on here.
Hey, dude,
Hello.
I was just about to ask you,
Sure, what's up?
what are the next movies going to be for part 110 of your Blink DVD collection?
Let me turn and see. It looks like. Let me see.
$500.
If you can, it sounds like I'm playing something I am. I'm playing Wheel for the Sega CD. It is The Truth About Cats and Dogs.
1996 20th Century Fox.
Sideways.
Fox Searchlight.
Mystery Men.
I have that on VHS.
And The Newton Boys.
What's that movie about?
It has to do with, it stars Ethan Hawke, Matthew McConaughey, and a few others. I think they're like bank robbers or something. It's from 1998.
Who made that movie?
20th Century Fox.
Okay, so 3 Fox movies and
1 Universal.
1 Universal, okay.
Yes.
Alright. You're not recording anything, are you?
Actually, I am.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm doing Wheel for the Sega CD, Rob.
Oh, cool.
Yep, figured I'd squeeze in 1 game before I go to bed tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Which run is this?
My original. This is game 27.
Wow.
I'm up to $1,414,300, and I solved the first round puzzle, which was Albany, New York.
Oh, cool.
Uh-huh.
There are no H's.
Yep, and Darkwing called an H. There's no H. I named the computer players Darkwing and Duck.
Contestant number 3.
Yep.
Your turn.
Yep. That's what we're doing, Rob. We're playing Wheel for the Sega CD.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. I actually like the graphics in this game a lot.
Oh, cool. Oh, and now, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Last part of your Blink DVD collection, I noticed that you muted the Disney logo.
For Pocahontas?
No.
Yeah.
Because it has the movie's opening theme playing over it rather than the Walt Disney Pictures theme.
Right.
So I didn't want to get a content ID match.
Oh, right.
Uh-huh.
Because you usually don't mute the Disney logo.
This time I had to.
Right.
Yep. When I showed Man of the House, I didn't mute my TV because it has the Walt Disney Pictures theme playing over it, so I thought it wouldn't do any harm. And I just landed on the Ocean Cruise. Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I just landed on the Ocean Cruise.
Oh, cool.
See if I can pick it up. Is there an R?
There is 1.
I can pick it up. There's 1 R.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And speaking of my Darkwing Duck t-shirt, I'm actually wearing it right now.
Sweet.
I know that the YouTube audience can't see because I'm not using a camera to record. I'm using a capture card to record.
Oh, cool.
Uh-huh. But they can hear my voice.
Cool. And they can hear my voice too.
That's right, Rob. They can hear you too. I have you on my iPad, and your iPad is also close to the microphone.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Wow.
Isn't this also? It's like we're doing a radio broadcast.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this cool?
This is so awesome.
And I just landed on the surprise.
Oh man.
So let's see if I can pick that up off the wheel. Alright. The next letter of choice is going to be T.
There is one.
What T? I can pick that up. However, I still have no spendable cash, so I have to spin it again.
That was very good.
Thank you, Vanna. I will say this, Rob, back in the day, whenever Vanna used to say that, I would always be like, will you go out with me after the game, Vanna? And if I had Daniel Monaghan with me, you know what he'd say?
What do you say?
Hey, no fun with Vanna, I'm going to put you over my knee! Alright.
man.
N.
There is one.
Now I have some money to play with. There's one N. And I have $750 and the surprise and the cruise. So I think I'm going to buy a vowel. E.
There are three.
3 of them, alright. Oh, and I know the solution. I used to watch this show.
Really?
Unsolved Mysteries.
Rest in peace, Robert
That was
Stack,
very
if
good.
I'm
Rob-
not mistaken.
Robert Stack, yeah, he was the one who hosted Unsolved Mysteries. I used to watch that with my parents back in the 90s.
Oh, cool.
Perhaps you may be able to help solve a mystery.
Ooh.
Well, speaking of unsolved mysteries, I solved a mystery of my own back in 2011.
What's that?
If you can remember, when I did a shout-out video to David Downs back in 2011, because there was a certain episode of Wheel of Fortune that he uploaded from 1989, and I was watching the end credits and I said, wait a minute, that looks really familiar, because you remember how I used to have a Disney Channel recording of Cinderella from 1989?
If I remember that, it must have been a really long time, man.
It was. It has been a really long time. I no longer have the tape, unfortunately, because it no longer worked. But I will say this. Right at the very beginning of that tape, before Cinderella starts, there's a little glimpse, a tiny little glimpse of Wheel of Fortune. And that Wheel of Fortune episode happened to be the same one that David Downs uploaded that day. Because prior to that day, the very first time I ever saw anything of that was back in 1991. Even though the broadcast was from 1989, the tape, I don't think we got until like 1990 or 1991, I don't know. But 1991 is the earliest I remember watching it. I remember that glimpse at the beginning. So I've been trying to figure out for years which episode that was. And lo and behold, it took me 20 years to find out, but I found out.
Really?
Really, yeah, so, and I have that Wheel of Fortune episode on my Daily Motion channel.
Awesome.
That's right.
That was very good.
Thank you, Vanna.
Where's Pat Sajak?
Pat Sajak didn't appear in any of the Wheel of Fortune video games until the Nintendo Wii version in 2010.
How come he didn't appear in all of them?
Because, from what I understand, at the time, he was focusing on his kids. They were really young.
Right.
But, once his kids became grown and teens, that was when he appeared in the video game version, starting with the Nintendo Wii version.
Wow.
Which, I still have the Wii version right there. I still play that version quite a bit. And get this. You know how in the PlayStation 2 versions they have the catchphrase of, "Aw, why me?" or "Aw, why me?" get this. If a computer player, if somebody lands on a loser turn, there will be times where Pat Sajak will say, "Oh man, I'm sorry," and I'll say, "I'm not." Stay where you are, real. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not. And I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. I have $10,900 and the cruise and the surprise.
Oh, cool. What's the surprise going to be?
I don't know. It could be one of 4 things. Could be either a grand piano, could be a jet ski, could be his and her watches, or it could be a pearl necklace.
Ah, cool.
We'll know in just a bit as soon as I call the last consonant, which is a Y. So I have $12,100 in cash. The ocean cruise is worth $3,500. The surprise, we don't know what it is yet. Unsolved mysteries. Let's solve the puzzle. Oh, on the subject of David Downs or not, I'm not sure if you heard the news back in December or not.
I heard.
I will never forget where I was and what happened. The thing was, I was supposed to go to a meeting that morning at my workplace, but it got called off. And this was about 6 o'clock in the morning, so I decided to go back to bed. And then I woke up at 12 so I could make some lunch. And then I got a voicemail from Ben Spinden. And usually, when something happens, he'll message me on Discord. But when he leaves me a message on my phone, 9 times out of 10, it's not good news. And this was no exception.
Yeah.
Now, before we continue with that conversation, the surprise was his and her watches worth $2,000, and I'm up to $21,350 cash and prizes, and we're in round 3.
Oh, that's cool.
But now going back to the whole David Downs death situation, I kid you not, Rob, when I got the news, I mean, I was literally speechless, and I was in a state of shock.
I'm going to be honest with you, Aubrey. I didn't know what to say or how to react to it.
I mean, I was just devastated.
I was too.
I remember Chap even left a comment saying, "Obs, when I got the news, I almost immediately picked up the phone and called you because I wanted to make sure you were okay. I know you and him had a special bond."
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Say that again?
Chap left a comment, MC Chap left a comment on my Facebook post about it, and he said, "Obs, I almost immediately picked up the phone and called you because I wanted to make sure you were okay because I know you and David had a special bond."
Oh.
But
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, I was scheduled to go to work that night, but Corey Lawrence made a suggestion saying, "Obs, if I were you, I'd take the night off." I told Corey, "No, I need to work because if I work, it'll help me, you know, with distractions and everything, and I need the distraction. I need to work." And I did.
Stop. I didn't cut you off, Aubrey, but
that's okay.
You can't stop the show, man. The show must go on.
I mean, I had to go to work at my job that night, so I told myself, I don't need to take the night off. If I go to work, it will help. If I take the night off, it's not going to help me. So I told Corey, I need to work. And I went to work that night, and I felt fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I stayed busy the entire time. I had everybody there be incredibly supportive, so I was fine.
Yeah, I supported you too.
You did, absolutely. And this all happened just before Christmas, so that just added insult to injury.
Damn.
I had somebody ask me, "Do you know what David passed away from?" And I said, "I really have no idea. The only thing I know was he'd been having health issues for a while. That's all I knew. And I know he'd been having problems with his foot, and I think he was going to get surgery for it. He may have died from complications, but I don't know.
Lord knows why.
Only the Lord knows. But I do know he's not suffering, and I know he's in a better place."
But we shouldn't be sad that David is gone. We should be glad that David was a part of our lives.
Definitely. His memory, as far as I'm concerned, still lives.
Oh, yeah.
Even in every Wheel of Fortune game I play or every Wheel of Fortune classic episode I watch, David's memory is there, and it'll always be there. He was like the big brother I never had. $150. Because I don't have any brothers in real life.
There is one.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're like a big brother to me, man.
A lot of people tell me I'm like a big brother to them, and I really take that to heart because I have no younger siblings in real life.
Damn.
I'm the youngest in my family.
Really?
Really, I have one older sister, and that's it.
Well, I have an older brother.
Okay. Right on. And little... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I have an older sister, too.
Mm-hmm. And little do they know, even though you don't have a YouTube channel of your own, you're famous on YouTube because I include you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did YouTube back in the day.
I mean, I don't do YouTube to be famous. Well, I sort of do it to be famous, but I mostly do it because it's something I enjoy doing. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
I mean, I'm not just entertaining my friends. I'm entertaining the entire world, for crying out loud.
Oh, yeah.
I did take a look at my analytics, and I looked at the top 5 countries where I'm the most watched. Currently, are you still there, Rob?
$900.
I think we may have lost him.
There are 2 C's.
Ooh. Oh boy. Let me try calling back. Ooh.
$600.
Sorry about that, Rob. The call decided to take a dump on me.
There is 1 L.
Hello? Rob, are you there? $2,400 for Duck, and I'm still in lead with over 21,000.
For round 4, we have a $5,000 space on the wheel and a new prize.
Oh, what a shocker.
The category is afraid. We'll start with player 1.
Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3.
I'm here.
I guess the call decided to take a dump on me. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Alright. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't do YouTube just for the fame. I just do it for fun. And it's... Oh, yeah, the top 5 countries, that's where I was at.
Yeah.
The United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Russia, and Vietnam.
Good evening, Vietnam.
So, yep, evidently people in Vietnam do watch us.
Oh, yeah.
As for the other countries, I'll look at those later.
And they even watched part 100 of your blank DVD collections and the way belated birthday special for Jim Carrey.
Well, thanks to you, Rob, that video almost has 2,000 views.
Whoa!
So we made history that night.
Oh, yeah.
Also, since you're here, I want to tell you about something new I'm thinking about trying for my channel soon.
What's that?
Food reviews.
Whoa!
I'm thinking about doing food reviews on my channel. So, like, from certain fast food places and whatnot there, and even some local restaurants in Tyler, and I'm going to bring them here to my studio.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
There's a YouTube user named Dame Drops who does various food reviews on his channels, and I've been watching his videos. And I said, you know what? That's something I may want to give a try soon. I think I may want to do some food reviews soon.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, if you haven't checked out Dame Drops' channel, check that out too. You don't know what you're missing. So Dame Drops, if you're out there watching, I'm helping you expand your audience too.
I might have to check him out someday.
Yeah, his channel is DAYM and then the word drops.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got some great stuff on there, so I'd check out his food reviews, and then I'll be doing some food reviews soon on this channel of my own. As for when that will happen, I don't know.
It'll be very soon.
Oh, unfortunately, I got a bankrupt.
Uh,
However, I had no money to lose.
You didn't have any money, did you?
Nope, the only thing I lost was my turn. I mean, I landed on the $3,000 bracelet, and I called a T, but there were no T's, so I couldn't pick that prize up off the wheel.
Right.
Oh well. Perhaps I'll make another chance at it, who knows. The category is a phrase, by the way, and it's a case of an El Cheapo. Meaning it's a short phrase. It's not a big one. Yeah. Oh boy, Darkwing may land on the top dollar value of $5,000. Let's find out. Nope, that didn't happen. $500. And the letter is going to be a W?
There is one W.
What do you know? There is a W.
Huh. W for Wayne.
Yeah. How did she guess there was a W and there is a W in the puzzle? How on earth did she figure that out? Oh, she's a computer player. Never mind. However, if either computer player lands on a bankrupt, I would have said W as in whammy. 900.
Well, whenever we do the Breezy Saturday Family Feud PlayStation Marathon, whenever the computer family gets a strike, you know what I say?
Yep.
Our survey says, go well.
Miserably. And Darkwing Player 2 just called a Q. And there were none. Oh, you have a drink there. What do you got?
Coke and sugar.
My favorite.
What are the odds of that, huh?
My favorite soda, Coke Zero, which I drink a lot of.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. 400 for Duck.
$400.
Let's see what letter Duck calls. Is there an S?
There is one.
There is indeed an S. Oh, I just figured it out.
What was it?
I think the solution is no way, Jose.
Really?
Yep. And, oh, Duck has a chance to pick up the bracelet. Oh, rippy dippy. And let's not forget, Rob, 2 weeks from this Saturday, Facebook birthday party with Quiplash.
What time do you want me to be a part of that?
I'm starting streaming at 2.
2 in the afternoon?
Yes. And it will take place Saturday, June 20th.
Wow.
The 20th. Yep. And Duck picked up the prize. Booby Fisher.
Son of a...
Say it.
Son of a bitch.
Or in the words of Robo Ranger, son of a biscuit. Mother of butter and grape jelly.
Oh, no.
Yep. As for when I'm going to tape the next episode of Breezy Saturday Family Feud PlayStation Marathon, it's going to depend on my work schedule next week, which I have no clue what it is.
You never know what it's going to be, man.
That's right. The only thing I know for sure about this week is my next day off is Sunday, and I know what I'm doing Sunday night.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm watching Celebrity Family Feud and Press Your Luck.
Cool.
To find out who wins the big bucks and who gets nailed by the whammy. Whereas this past Sunday night, the winning contestant in the main game, won almost $25,000 in cash and prizes, and in the bonus round, she racked up nearly $500,000.
Really?
Yep, because in the Big Bucks Bonanza, one spin could be worth as much as $100,000.
Wow.
That's right. And even if you hit a whammy in the bonus game, you lose what you've won in your bank so far, but what you've won in the main game, that's yours to keep no matter what happens.
Right.
So the $24,000 she already had, that was hers to keep no matter what. And Duck solved the puzzle, but it doesn't matter because I still win the game anyway. Write that down in my notes. So altogether, Duck won $11,150, but it's not enough to beat my $21,350.
Because you're awesome.
I'm awesome, and I know it.
Let's go to the bonus.
Alright, let's pick a bonus letter. I'm going to pick the first E. Last time I won the $20,000 savings bond. What's going to happen tonight?
Now give us 3 new consonants and a vowel.
Alright, let's get to our bonus puzzle. The category is... Oh, we get it again. Phrase. R-S-T-L-N-E. We're getting 3 letters only. Oh boy. That's all I'm going to get. 3 more consonants and a vowel. P. H. D. A. Oh, I think I'm going to be okay. Abandon ship. Thought the first one was going to be opinion, but no, it's abandoned ship. That's it.
You won?
Yeah, I won.
Awesome.
Want to take a guess what the bonus prize I picked is?
I don't have a guess.
Well, let's find out. I won
It's a
a
diamond.
$30,000 diamond ring.
Aw, that's awesome, man.
I'll take that. So altogether, $51,350. Let's add it up. That's $1,465,650 in 27 games.
Oh, cool. Hey, are you still on the air?
We're still on.
Okay. Did you by any chance find Ace Ventura Pet Detective?
I looked through all my collection and it did not turn up.
Oh, you thought you had that.
I thought I had it, unfortunately. But in the meantime, we'll wrap it up for this video, and I'll see you all for the next one.